Okay, so basically what happens is Naruto when he's 3 years old. Wait, Naruto as a kid is more ashamed. Well, I don't think people would hate him as much. Like they would hate him the same because in the original they don't know that he has half of the nine tails. So basically, the Hokage has to basically train Naruto, and the third Hokage has Naruto live with him, and so then Naruto says when he's 3 because he learned about the Uzamaki clan. He said, "I want to go to the compound. I know that we are extinct. I just want to see where my clan lived." And so when that happened, when he turned 3, he called Jiraiya, and when Jiraiya said that he could take Naruto for 2 weeks to go there, and he said, "Yeah." When Naruto's 3 years, like 4 years old, and then Naruto goes there and he sees that it's weird, like everything's destroyed, and Jiraiya says, "Yeah." Then they see a little girl crying, and then they pick her up and take her with me, and Naruto and Karin both look in each other's eyes, and they both like each other at the first glance. And so then Jiraiya seals like all of the books inside a scroll, and then the third Hokage gives Naruto the money his mother and father left them for the Clan Restoration Act. And so Naruto can't become a clan head until he awakened the Uzigan, Hiruzen probably said, because there's nothing special about him unless he awakens the ultimate, the best. It's only rumors that only 5 people wielded it, and they pushed it to the next extent. They didn't have enough chakra to handle it, so their eyes blinded, and then their hearts stopped from all the power that they're emitting. It was like the 8 gates. It ripped their body to shreds, bones cracking, and they couldn't handle the power of it. And so Naruto's the top of the class. He learns how to use the adamantium genes, and he masters it at age 5. He's a prodigy. And so when Naruto meditates, learns how to meditate, he talks to the fox frequently. They're on good standards. They like each other, but they don't love each other. They're not friends. They're mutual. So if Naruto needs it, he'll give him chakra, but he won't let Naruto have his chakra. Naruto has to ask for it. And so that's what happens. And so basically what happens is when they get put on their teams, people say that Naruto, Hinata, and Karin are together because they go for ramen a lot, and they both like each other. Naruto likes Hinata and Karin. And so people think that the great Uzamaki clan will restore into the Leaf Village, but that's only a thought. And when other villages hear about this, they think it's just a bluff. They think that there's no way they found 2 Uzumaki clan members, but they don't want to attack. They're not sure. They attack and then lose casualties. All the things will be for no reason. And why would you fight for no reason? And so Naruto learns all the way up to a B rank jutsu by the age of 12. And then the teams are Naruto, Sasuke, and Karin Uzamaki. And so Naruto, Karin, and Minato is going dates like every week. Karin Thursday, Hinata Friday. They usually go to Ichiraku, sometimes barbecue. And so they said by the age of 16, Naruto will have kids. And they said it will be Karin and Hinata. And they said it's perfect because basically it'll be the top. It's the top 4 dojutsu, and we get 2 of those. And if we can make 20 members of each, this will be the strongest village. Danzo and all the elders and everybody are excited for the Leaf Village's future because the future is bright. And so when Naruto does the bell tests, they all work together. Sasuke's diligent, but Naruto fighting Kakashi. Naruto's deadly even, but then when Kakashi turns it up a level, Naruto uses his chakra chains, and he's easily competing with him. And then Kakashi bodies someone, he turns on his Sharingan, and then Kakashi substitutions away when Naruto's about to strike him in the chest with his chakra chains. And so Naruto is better at sensory because of Karin teaching him. So Naruto uses his chakra chains to come from the ground and out, and it dashes, and then it takes off Kakashi's headband. And so then Kakashi's like, this kid's good, but he won't be for long. And so then Kakashi tries to do the taijutsu thing, but then Sasuke shoots a fireball jutsu. Naruto sees it, and Naruto substitutions away. And so Kakashi's like, this kid's good. And then Karin's right behind Kakashi. She knows how to do like what Tsunade does, so she does that because I think Karin has good chakra control too. And she punches Kakashi in the stomach. Kakashi spits out blood. And Kakashi's like, this team's good. Then he said, you all pass. And so for the 2 to 3 weeks of D ranks, Naruto is studying this A rank jutsu. It can, and he also learns the shadow clones. He doesn't meet Mizuki, so he just gets another kid. Now Mizuki goes to the Hokage himself. But Naruto learns the shadow clones from the scrolls to do the A rank Uzamaki sealing jutsu, and Naruto gets it down by the 3rd week. So it basically is you get like 10 shadow clones, and you do Uzamaki greatest sailing, and then it does it, and then it basically is impossible to break out unless you are a tailed beast and you do like a tailed beast bomb or something. And once you have it set, you can dispel your clones, and they're just there, so you could easily just take the bells. Naruto didn't have it when he was fighting Kakashi, of course, but he learns it, and so now it's the land of the waves. First part happens usual, but when that happens, Naruto gets it down easier than canon because he was trained and stuff, and he probably practiced from the Uzumaki books of if you're Jinchuriki, you have the Uzumaki. You have the Uzumaki chakra control training, and he learns that, and he's near perfect. And so he's the best at chakra control, other than Karin. She's exceptional. And so when Naruto meets Haku for the second time, Haku aims for Naruto and Sasuke jumps in the way. Sasuke said, I just moved without thinking. So Naruto says, why'd you do that? And then he roars at Haku. Then he awakens the great fame Uzagan. And so he rushes at Haku with Kibi Chakra. He says, Uzagan. Push! And it pushes Haku. And it's way stronger than the almighty push from the Rinnegan. So it blasts Haku. And then all the mirrors shatter easily. And then Naruto walking across, crunching on the ground. You can hear it. Then Naruto picks up Haku, all QB in one hand. And then Naruto does this ability when he's holding Haku's shirt with his left hand. He's taking all of Haku's chakra, every single bit, and then Haku's drained. Nothing left. And then Haku's on the brink of death. Then Naruto punches him in the mouth. And so Zabuza gets stabbed because Haku tried, and Haku was screaming. He's like, no, I can't get up. And so Haku screams, says, don't do this. And then Naruto, with his Uzagan, says, I won't let you die. So he runs in front and grabs Kakashi's hand. Kakashi's like, the Uzagan! And Naruto says, let's not kill them today. He's almost dead anyways. And then Naruto, when Zabuza tries something, Naruto with a QB cloak still punches Zabuza right in the mouth and grabs his sword and tosses it to the ground. Lightweight. And so Zabuza says, I'll go. I'll serve the leaf. And so Haku is in the Yambu, and Zabuza is also in the Yambu too, and giving them all the information about the hidden mist, every single bit. And so then they have the demon of the mist, Zabuza, and they can also populate Haku. And that's what's going to happen. And so then when Naruto's in the hospital, Kakashi, when they get there, Kakashi, and Zabuza slays Gato's men with Haku easily. And so they go to the leaf, and Naruto goes straight to the hospital, and then Kakashi goes straight to Lord Okage, telling him, like the nurse says. And then Kakashi goes to Hiruzen because Naruto was screaming bloody murder on the way because his eyes were hurting. And so then the nurse says, that's the Uzagan, get to Okage. This is if not the best dojutsu. And so then the Hokage, after some days of Naruto getting rest, calls a council meeting, and then the council says Naruto Uzamaki awakened the Uzagan Dojutsu, and then Haruno says that boy has nothing but a demon's eyes, and Danzo says there's no proof of it. I don't believe you, Hiruzen. And so Hiruzen tells Kakashi to get Naruto. And when they do, Sasuke thinks, the council wants to see me, of course. But no, Kakashi says, I wasn't talking to you, Sasuke. I was talking to Naruto. And then Sasuke's like, he grunts, and then everybody tells Sasuke to calm down, but Hinata and Karin were smiling. And Hinata and Karin were saying, are you okay, Naruto? And then Naruto says, yeah, I'm fine. And so then Naruto shows the council his dojutsu, and they're like, huh, this is really good. Danzo says in his head, I want this. And Haruno says, we still don't need a clan restoration act. And Danzo says, shut up, Haruno. We have 2 Uzamaki in the village, right, Hiruzen? And Hiruzen says, yes, Lord Danzo, yes, Danzo. And Danzo says, then it's the Clan Restoration Act. By the age of 16, we have to, Hiruzen, to do the clan restoration. Danzo says, the clan rules of the restoration says we 20 children, 20 people, and then the clan builds on builds and builds on top of that. And the leader of the Hyuga clan says, and I heard that Naruto, the child, is dating my daughter, Hinata Hyuga. And then Danzo says, oh. Then Danzo says, okay, this is good. Argumentally, the first and fourth best dojutsu. And then the council murmurs and murmurs, and then the Haruno says, this still isn't, it's no. And then Danzo says, for the last time, Haruno, shut up. And then they all vote. They ask Naruto, what's he going to do with this part? Naruto says, I will use it for the benefit of the leaf. And then Danzo says, I need to get this kid. He speaks like a Nambu. I like him. And so they all vote yes. And so then Hiruzen says, okay. Thing at Hokage Tower. And Naruto is there. And they give Naruto his cloak. His Uzamaki cloak. And then and then Sasuke says, why do I not get to be a clan head? And then Sasuke says, you can't even beat me. How come he gets to be a clan head? Then everyone's cheering for Sasuke because they don't like Naruto. And so Naruto says, okay, Sasuke. And so then Naruto uses one of his newly found abilities. He takes his hand out, and it's pointing at Sasuke. And then Sasuke falls to the ground. Sasuke says, let me get up. And then Naruto says, okay. And then Sasuke runs at him. And so then Naruto easily dodges. And then Naruto says, 5% Uzamaki Shenron Tensei. And then Sasuke goes to the ground. And then Naruto puts 10 times gravity on him. And then Naruto doesn't even need to point at it. He just, Sasuke's down. Sasuke's like, let me get up. Naruto's like, I think you're fine there. And then after some time, Naruto, let's go. And then the clan head says, this is a mistake, isn't it, Naruto? I will say, Naruto says, I had to prove a point. If I'm gonna be a clan head, I need to be, people need to know me, who for I am, and I don't want a bad name on my clan, do I? And they all agree. And Naruto is so they all, and then they go over in like a meeting of when Naruto will create the children, and it is at the age of 16, like I said. And so then he will create both of them with Karin and Hinata, and they'll just do that. And if something happens, no, 15. So Naruto will have to come back from Jiraiya and do that. And so then he stays for like 3 to 4 months. And I'm gonna say that for the first 9 most, I'm gonna say he's with Jiraiya for 2 years, so it's 15. Then for the 2 years, Naruto does the clan stuff and does missions and stuff. So he's with Jiraiya for 2 years, but that's in the future. And so Naruto, and so Naruto's ready, and Naruto trains, and Naruto, in those three abilities. He knows the Uzamaki clan ultimate genjutsu. It's when it's basically hypnosis. So then they're in genjutsu. It feels like a lifetime for them, but only 10 seconds in real time. And then Naruto also learns Naruto also learns a technique. He can do the Uzumaki clan swirling typhoon, and it doesn't run out, so it just keeps on swirling up. And then Naruto also learns he can do rib cage for his Uzumaki clan, basically Susanoo. So it's just a Uzumaki clan swirl around Naruto, and so it's hard to penetrate. It's stronger than the Susanoo's ultimate defense, and so everybody's like, we're gonna be the strongest village. But the Uzumaki clan, the village keeps this under wraps, and they say all that other stuff secretly about the Uzumaki clan being restored, so they keep about the two Uzumaki clan members in the village under wraps. And so that's what happens. And Naruto gets himself like a Uzumaki clan gi and gets himself something new. And so Naruto's looking drippy, huh? And so that's what happens. Please like and subscribe. I know this is longer than usual, but I really liked it. So please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching this vid. Goodbye.